Hey guys, it's RJ and Charlie Rocket Cosplay. We are here once again to season 4 of Action Figure Fridays. Welcome back. Welcome us back. Welcome back, Charlie Rocket.
Thank you.
We have a ton, literally like a metric ton of action figures. So we're just going to jump right into it. This week we are doing some X-Men figures. I mean, a bunch of different X-Men Build-A-Figure sets came out this year. So I've got my fancy X-Men shirt to go with it. And so take it away, Charlie Rocket.
Yay! I'm going to start with Blink because she's the closest one to me. Clearly. Look. Ha ha ha. And because I always love a chick who's a random other color. They're always fun to cosplay. And also not fun because of body paint.
Body paint, yeah.
Yes. All right. She's got a lot of stuff with her. Ooh. Bam. She's got a really cool outfit and a really cool paint job. This thing, wiggle. It's just kind of hanging on her hips. But other than that, everything is painted on. She actually, her face looks really good. Yes. It's really well sculpted. She comes with a giant ring of, I don't know, magic that she opens up her.
It's like her portals
thing.
Yeah.
Yes. In case you want to create her portal.
How does that
I don't know. I don't even think.
It just sits on the floor, or
it's got a inner ring thing that maybe you can put in her hand. I have no clue.
Can you hang it on the wall? I don't know.
I have no clue how this would do anything. She's got some light daggers or something. She's like, this is so I can stab you. Perfect.
With portals.
Portal stabs.
Blink was always one of my favorites. Like when they came out with Age of Apocalypse and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, she was definitely one of the standout characters from Age of Apocalypse. Strangely enough, she died in the regular Marvel 616 universe.
No,
I mean, that was from
I'm
20 years ago. If you haven't found that out by now,
can you stick her
sorry,
hands in
guys.
here, baby? I don't even know.
She's
I don't know.
Maybe she just stands in the middle.
Dent in there, so I'm maybe.
I think she just stands in the middle of it, which is a little
hey guys
random. So they did one other Blink figure a long time ago on Toy Biz, but it was the smaller figures. And she had the portal thing, but it was it opened up, and then you can put her foot in and then close it, so it looked like her foot was coming out of it.
That's awesome.
That would have been cool, I think. But
yeah,
maybe it works with this figure. I don't know. That would be neat.
She came with a Build-A-Figure leg.
Yeah, this is the Build-A-Figure Caliban set.
Ooh.
So Caliban. It looks like this whole kind of set is going with a 90s theme. So that's kind of cool for all you X-Men 90s fans. Yep.
How about that?
I mean, everybody loves the old X-Men cartoons and stuff like that. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, yeah, she's pretty cool, though. I love it. I think her face sculpt is one of the best ones I've seen for a lady. She's so gorgeous. Look at that face.
So everybody get your Blink cosplays ready.
Yes.
I'm going to go with another Wolverine. Let's scoot this up a little so you can see it.
It's only the 5 millionth Wolverine we've seen.
It is only the second Weapon X Wolverine though, which is kind of cool.
Fancy.
Again, the old ones came with a big stand, so it looked like he was in what is that thing? That tank.
Yeah.
It was he was in a tank of water or something to get his adamantium. This Wolverine is pretty cool. He's got some hoses and his little Weapon X helmet. Oh, I was looking at the camera, and the blinking light on the camera was like right over his thing. So I was like, wow, his thing's blinking. But it's not. It looks like it's just Wolverine in his undies. So if if you need a Wolverine in his undies figure, here it is. The claws are not mangled, which is
wow, a miracle.
A miracle
for Christmas miracle.
It is a Christmas miracle for Wolverine. I'm digging like the translucent hoses, like they're kind of like see-through a little bit, and they're pretty cool. I don't know if his little thing comes off. It doesn't look like it does, but I'm sure that you could find ways to take it off. And he comes with an extra head. So like, you can take the helmet off, I guess, and then you got this raging Wolverine head.
Don't put me in a jar.
Don't put Wolvie in a jar. Pepperidge Farm remembers. I don't know why.
Oh, man.
But again, really cool sculpt. He's got like lots and lots of chest hair, just like Wolverine. No back hair, strangely enough. You'd think they would go and go that extra mile with the back hair, because he's got a hairy back. He has to. Hairy arms, hairy legs, decent paint job.
Does he shave his back only?
Maybe he just shaves his back.
It's gotta be difficult.
I'm not sure. But this is a pretty cool figure. I'd say it's a good addition to the Hasbro lineup of Wolverines. So if you never had the chance to get the Toy Biz version, now you can get the Hasbro version, and it's pretty cool. So.
Ooh.
And he comes with another leg for Caliban.
Yeah.
So,
Caliban.
Building the Calibans.
I'm going straight for Jubilee, guys. Everybody's favorite X-Men to be a little confused by.
You're a little confused by? Why?
She just makes fireworks. Let's be real.
I mean,
what is she really doing?
They made her a vampire for a while.
She's like, pew, you're blinded momentarily. Like, what is she doing?
So,
she's creating parties.
This is the second Jubilee figure to come out. The first one is next to near impossible to find. It was like a Toys R Us set, Toys R Us exclusives, and you probably can find most of the figures from that set for relatively cheap. The Storm figure, which comes with, I think, her body, is like $200.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So nobody gets Vampire Jubilee unless you got the money to do that.
Got the money, they got the vampires.
Yep.
Okay. So Jubilee looks like Jubilee. Like, this is just 100% taking the character straight out of the cartoon and being like, she's an action figure. The face sculpts on these ones are really good. I feel like before the women were like, meh, meh. But these ones are nice. They got some nice makeup and stuff. She's got her glasses on. But then also they have another little head in here, which I'm taking forever to take out because I think the bubble, like, might break off if I...
Bubblegum.
What the heck was that?
What just fell?
I don't know. Oh, her glasses? Oh, it's 2 sets of glasses?
Oh, maybe Yeah, why does she have 2 sets of glasses? I don't understand.
They were on top of each other? What
Did we get double extra glasses?
What happened?
Yes.
They gave us... Okay, so we have sets of glasses, some extra sets.
Are they the
came
same?
in here. Yeah, one's little. Does she have a baby?
I think we got a prize.
Yeah, I think we accidentally got 2 instead of just the one.
So now we can have, like, everybody else wearing Jubilee glasses.
Because she also just has glasses on. And then 2 extras because the head that came with this set doesn't have glasses on. I don't want to pull it from where her bubble gum is because I'm going to break it off. And it, like, turns. Oh, I almost... There it is. Magic. Okay, she's blowing a bubble. All of that for her to be chewing bubblegum.
Which is cool.
Yeah. But the bubble kind of moves, so I don't want to touch it.
Huh.
I feel like it'll break off immediately and become a choking hazard for your children.
And your dogs.
Or your dogs. So watch out. They might choke on this bubble gum and think it's real. I don't know. Is your child stupid? No, I'm just kidding. That was rude.
None of your children are stupid.
No, your children are so smart. So smart. Jubilee, everyone. Pew, pew, pew. She didn't come with any fireworks because no one cares about her powers. They just like her because she's an 80s like aesthetic.
Yeah.
She just looks like the
90s.
Early 90s.
Late 80s, early 90s, yeah.
Something. She looks like a whole time period, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
She just gives you so much nostalgia.
Yeah, and that's why they made her. The whole X-Men 90s cartoon.
Yeah, she's basically the spokesperson, for that, because she just looks like a time period.
I mean, personally, I wasn't I watched it, but I wasn't like a huge fan because I grew up on the comics, so I was like, this is nothing like the comics. I mean, there were a few things, but they took some liberties, how Hollywood does.
Per the usual.
But again, some people grew up on that and love it, and good for you guys. Welcome to 90s nostalgia.
Right. She's definitely the spokesperson just because of how she looks, not because of her powers or anything else. But she came with the body also, so you still have to buy her.
Yeah, of course. If you want anything to do with this figure, this Build-A-Figure, you need to buy Jubilee. Whether you love her or hate her,
you're gonna buy it.
You're gonna buy it.
It's too late.
All right. I am going to do Skullbuster.
Ooh.
All right. So Skullbuster is one of the Reavers. The Reavers were cyborg people. Is that a thing? Like cyborg?
Cyborgs.
People are cyborgs, but cyborgs aren't people. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But anyway, the Reavers were this group of cyborgs that hated the X-Men because some of them were almost killed by Wolverine. In the original run of X-Men, they had this iconic cover where Wolverine was crucified on a big X, and then that's where Jubilee showed up and saved him, and that's how he met Jubilee, and basically that's how Jubilee came to be. So they did this nice throwback to that whole story by including Skullbuster. So Skullbuster is pretty detailed. He's got some cool robot carved legs, it's all grooved, and they look like they could be the Deathlock legs, but I don't remember. So that was years ago when we reviewed Deathlock. He's got this leather jacket with some some gun clips on the back and some bullets. He's got a bullet thing. He's got this hubcap on his shoulder. Not sure why. Anyway, it's a pretty badass figure. I think it looks cool. He definitely has that cyborg aesthetic. He's got a cyborg arm. And then this face is painted. Let me see if I can get a better close-up. If not, you can check it at the end of the video. We do all those, close-ups of the figures at the ends. But that's a pretty cool paint job on the face. I dig it. His eyes are red, if you can see that. He does come with a gun, which is not just a rehash of somebody else's gun, I don't think. His gun goes in his little leg holster here, which is cool. Now, the one thing I will say is that this does look like a rehash of Deathlock. But that's okay, because now they're making a really obscure X-Men villain. Not super obscure, but relatively obscure X-Men villain. I would like to see them make the rest of the Reavers. But, just in case they, you want to make an extra Reaver, they include this extra head. So this extra head, from my understanding, will work with the Nuke figure. Do you remember Nuke?
No.
He was the, maybe we reviewed him before you joined the team. I don't remember. He was from like the Captain America line of figures. He's like this big jacked up guy with like no shirt on and a vest. He's got like a an American flag painted on his face.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, you remember.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy is, I don't remember. So he's either Cole, Macon, or Reese. So there were 3 Hellfire Club members from like the Dark Phoenix storyline. And there were these 3 Hellfire Club members, and they were in the sewer. And Wolverine showed up. There's like an iconic cover of him like in the sewer, and basically he shreds these 3 guys named Cole, Macon, and Reese. These guys want revenge on Wolverine, so they join up with the Reavers. Lady Deathstrike shows up, and she's like, hey, I'm going to make you guys all into cyborgs. I know this chick. Her name is Spiral, and she can make us all into cyborgs, and we can get our revenge on Wolverine. So this is Macon or Cole or Reese. I don't remember which one, but his head will fit on that nuke body, and it'll work with it. So you can actually have 2 different Reavers.
Cyborg party.
Cool. Cyborg party. I'd like to see them make the guy with the tank body, because tank body.
Yeah, because that's awesome.
Yeah. This is a arm for Caliban. He's got some nice claws. Now this is the after apocalypse Caliban, because at some point Caliban went from being like a squirrely little nerdy wimpy mutant Morlock to a Horseman of Apocalypse.
Oh.
So this is the Horseman of Apocalypse version. And then I think he joined the X-Force. If I remember correctly.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Well, I chose to open Beast.
Beast.
Because he is one of my faves.
And he's a beast.
Yeah, and he's Beast. I love Beast. I've always loved Beast. I love him in the cartoon. I love him in the movies.
Who doesn't love Hank McCoy?
I love him always. Always and forever.
And honestly, I like this Beast better than the Cat Beast and the Gorilla Beast that they later tried to make him into. I don't understand that. Shrug.
Oh, this one's got rock out action.
Yeah! Oh, he does.
And he looks like he's about to totally shred on the guitar. Yes, look at this guy.
The rest of these
Looks amazing.
have rock out action.
Yeah. Yes. They have all the little furs all carved into him.
Yes.
And his face is all, rah! I'm a blue version of Wolverine that's really big for no reason.
Do you think they went to the same hairstylist, obviously?
Yeah, they had to have.
It's like...
So he's got these hands, but he's got 2 other hands. So this one's more like a fist almost. Like he could hold something. What's he holding? I'm not sure.
He always reads books.
Yeah, I guess you could find a book and give it to him.
And
He's got this extra fist.
for fisting action.
I hope not.
I mean,
It's
punching
for
action.
beast power. Okay. And he's got an open hand for slapping.
Oh. Those beast slaps.
You know how Beast likes to slap people. That's what he's known for, right? I don't know.
He just slaps everyone.
That's gotta hurt though. Okay, and he's got his Build-a-Figure head, which just looks like it could just be an extra head.
What's with all the heads in this set? They're hard to get out.
Rawr. Yeah, so you need Beast if you want somebody to have a head.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Beast head.
This is legit. There's not much to say about it, but I gotta say, it's awesome.
I'm thinking about this, and this is okay. This is weird, but bear with me on this. I haven't seen this custom on anything yet. So, where's the Caliban legs?
Here's one.
Here's one too. So,
It's got some 2 toes.
I just came up with a new custom, guys. Like, literally, if you want to make X Factor Beast figure in his little X Factor costume, you could take the Beast hands, put them on Caliban, take the Beast head. Now, I don't know if all this stuff will fit. Maybe we'll try it later or something. Put Beast's feet on this legs, and you got a custom X Factor figure.
Fancy.
Put the head, Beast's head.
Yeah.
They have the same. I don't know if they have the same head size. I don't know.
Probably.
We'll figure it out later. If we can do this, we'll make it happen. We'll show you guys some cool stuff this season. Beast.
Two-headed beast.
Is his belt loose or is it just...
No, it's painted.
It's just painted on?
No, it is loose, but it's like... It was tightly pressed on there, so...
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know. But if you move it, it'll pop up. Fancy! Good for them, because normally those belts are all over the place.
Yeah, they're always like flopping around.
Yeah. Oh, yeah!
Yeah. He only came with one head?
Yeah, just with this head.
I feel like they missed the boat on giving like him glasses.
Yeah, something.
Like the Beast, smart Beast from the cartoons where he was just sitting around reading a book.
Intellectual.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Okay. An intellectual.
An intellectual beast.
All right. Next up is Forge.
Ooh.
Forge, the maker. Forge. One of the most underrated X-Men ever.
That's pretty true.
I don't know. Maybe. So, Forge comes with a couple guns. And that's it. But we never had... I think we had one other Forge figure. It was part of like a 2-pack or something back in the Toy Biz days. He's got a little ponytail because he's a Native American X-Men. He's got some Native American boots that are immediately floppy. So they just fall down around his ankles and do him no good in any type of battle. He's got his robot leg. He's got a pistol. I don't know if this pistol... So, Forge showed up back in the day in X-Men, and he was actually the creator of a gun that took away your mutant powers, which he used on Storm before they fell in love and had like some crazy romantic thing. I don't know if this gun is like true to that, but if it isn't, you missed the boat, Marvel, or Hasbro, whatever you guys are.
Who are you?
Yeah, you should have made that gun. Again, I don't know if it's the same type of gun, but it's if you guys want to write in and tell us that we're 100% wrong, that's the gun. I don't remember it looking like that. It just looks like some weird pistol.
Right.
He's got his regular X-Men costume on. His just his X-Men togs, I guess, from Xavier's School of Gifted Youngsters, their standard uniform. And then he's got this rifle because, when your only power is to create weapons or electronics or something, he's a technomorph, I think. He can make pretty much any type of electronic gadget
Thing.
or something.
Whatever.
He definitely rounds out your X-Men. He's got rock out action.
Oh, yeah.
Rounds out your X-Men thing. His legs keep falling down, or his little boot cuffs. So you're going to have to watch that. His belt is kind of floppy. He's got like this little harness.
Ooh,
for
harnessy.
More stuff, for extra harness action. But it's a good Forge figure, I think. Again, he'll round out your X-Men lineup. I always like it when they make kind of like more obscure figures that we know will never, ever get another Forge. This is it, guys. This is your last chance for Forge. I mean, unless somebody else gets the license and they decide to do that, you're never going to get another Forge. Sorry. That's just...
Live it up now, guys.
Yes. Enjoy Forge while you have the chance.
Don't take him for granted.
Don't take Forge for granted. So,
Doing the best you can. Did
That's
it come
it.
with a part?
Oh yeah, he came with where is it? He came with the other arm.
Oh.
He came with another arm. This one's got a weird finger. Like I don't know why it's I get it's supposed to be clawed like that, but he's got like that weird one finger out kind of thing. Like
yeah.
Again, we're gonna try to make this into X Factor Beast.
Yeah, because forget this guy.
Which that would be kind of cool. But then again, I don't know because I don't have any other. I don't think they made any other X Factor type figures. Maybe like a Jean Grey. I don't remember.
Next up, everyone's favorite douchebag. It is Gambit. I love Gambit. He's my favorite douchebag.
To me,
I recognize he's pretty douchey.
Gambit is. All right, so when Gambit showed up, I kind of thought he was cool. I thought he was really cool, and they kind of made him like a sleazy, dirty Cajun guy that just tries to get in Rogue's pants, and you know, succeeds. Unfortunately,
what is happening?
I always thought shipping Rogue and Magneto was a much better call. Yeah.
Well, Gambit looks amazing. Well, he looks like Gambit.
What does the inside of that coat smell like?
Probably fresh garbage,
like dirty
juice.
Gumbo and yeah,
dirty Gumbo. Is Gumbo dirty?
I don't know.
This is throw dirt in it. His head is really wobbly.
Oh.
It's like super loose. Whoa.
That's because he's always like checking out other chicks. He's like,
oh yeah, well,
he's
that's
like,
believable.
oh Rogue, you're over here.
Aren't they all? Aren't they all?
And they got married.
Cyclops.
And they got married. They literally, like, he literally was so cheap. He had to steal Kitty Pryde's wedding because like Kitty Pryde and Colossus were supposed to get married. Which again, boo on that ship.
Yeah, honestly, who even cares about Kitty Pryde?
I mean, I like Kitty Pryde, but Colossus, like, he was way older than her, so it was just creepy.
Yes.
Like, especially when she was a teenager. Like, now she's kind of an adult in the comics, but, like, when they met, she was, like, 14, and he was, like, 18.
And also, he's Colossus. He is quite a giant man.
Yeah, and it was
child.
just always creepy to me. I never liked it. Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. But
so yeah, they stole her wedding.
Well,
they were like, oh, since there's a wedding anyway, we might as well get married. Which
that is cheap.
Boo.
Go
Rogue.
on, Gambit.
Rogue, boo. Like,
I mean,
anyway, yeah, his head's all super floppy because he's checking out all the other ladies.
Yeah, guys, checking out those ladies. I feel like this is a great action figure because I really just felt like Gambit when I did that. What I said.
What's that finger action going on?
He's like, hey. Oh, you know what? He had like a little magic card in his hand for a second. Oh. Yeah, I got this magic card. I don't know. Maybe it's his like finger guns. It's like, ladies. Hey there, ladies. Yeah, that's what it's for. He also has this staff. This staff. I almost said the staff of one, but that is completely Runaways.
What's the staff? Oh, that is Runaways.
This is Nico. But I was like, the staff of one. That's not what this is. He has an extra hand in case you want to throw some cards at people.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so don't get me wrong. I like Gambit's design overall. Like, I like his costume. I just think he's a dirty scumbag.
He is dirty.
I mean,
that's what the ladies love. They love a hobo man.
I mean,
who does a few tricks, hits people with sticks. I don't know. But he looks cool. He's got this awesome jacket that, I mean, I guess it's removable, but he has the arms painted on.
So he's just going to have brown arms.
Brown arms, yes. But, Everything else is just, it's painted really nice with a little costume. His eyes are red, so he's never normal. He's never been normal since the accident. Okay, I'm putting that away. That was fun.
Let's ready to build.
I dropped his head somewhere.
Caliban.
I don't even know.
Oh,
Caliban,
no.
where's your head, man? He rolled right off of my lap. Oh, there it is.
All right, you find that, and let's
I
jam
got
these
it.
legs on.
Oh.
All right.
I'm dropping
Let's see.
everything.
All right, let's.
Sweet Jesus.
Uh-oh, it's going to be one of these tough ones, I think, again, guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm sure this is his left leg. Or right leg.
Yeah, this one's the left one.
All right, so this is
gonna tell.
clearly a pain in the ass, guys.
Don't build this guy.
All right, there's one leg. Oh, you got the other
One
one.
more time.
All right, the other leg went on really easily. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, like I was mentioning before, Caliban is one of the Morlocks. He was like this squirrely little dude until Apocalypse got his mitts on him, and then he became a horseman of Apocalypse. I think he was
Oh, that was fast.
maybe Death or something. But then he joined X-Force, and so you could either, well, there's no other Horseman of Apocalypse figures, so you get, well, no, there's Archangel.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he was in that lineup. So you can get, you know, this guy, and he can join your X-Force figures. Pretty decent sculpt. He's a meaty figure. He's actually not that heavy, considering how big he is. So I think he's hollow inside.
He's dead inside.
He's dead inside. But again, not much you can do with this guy. Like, an obscure character for sure. Do you got anything you want to say about
He looks
Caliban?
like he's singing.
He is singing. Oh,
I'm singing, and I am telling you.
like a rhinestone Morlock.
He is pretty cool. The paint on his head and like his skin is like really marbly.
Oh yeah, they did like
They, like,
a
marbled
really
it.
cool wash on it, so
Yeah.
that looks good.
Fancy feast.
Yeah, I dig him. Except for the fact that it's Caliban.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see them come out with Squirrely Caliban, because he was like maybe in like a 2-pack with somebody else tiny and squirrely. I don't know, maybe they'll do that. The eyes are bright yellow with his
eyes.
it's like an opera face. He is singing. He's like, oh, like, oh, why? I don't know. But yeah, Caliban. Build your figure, build your Caliban. There he is, guys. You got anything to plug?
Sure.
Right.
You guys can find me at Charlie Rocket Cosplay on any social media platform. Also, since I'm wearing my shirt, Cosplay Your Way. You can find them on social media also. I don't know. They're my friends. Just check them out. Whatever. And check out the official Unicon. On Instagram, Facebook.
That sounds
whatever else.
fancy.
Ooh.
Yes.
Check it out.
And you can follow us on www.the-variant.com, facebook.com/variantcovers, and on Instagram and Twitter at _variant_. And now our YouTube channel has an URL, so it's youtubes.com. YouTubes? Did I say YouTubes?
Yes.
youtube.com/thevariant, all one word. Click subscribe, guys. You got nothing better to do, I don't think. Do it, and we'll see you next time.